Hi, welcome back to my series on Deliver Us from Evil. Last chapter, we went to Earth as an angel. We are an angel, we went to Earth, and we met up with Keldran, who is a Nephilim, a half angel, half human, who is going to help us blend into human, I say us, it's just me, the human world, help us act more human. Yeah, no, I did that wrong. That was start from the beginning. My bad. Everything is so loud again. Maybe it's just my volume. We're gonna go back to load. Yep, here we go, starting chapter 2. This is a disaster. A complete unmedicated disaster. How in heaven's name did I manage to break a talking box? Keldran really did go all out for this apartment, but thankfully not so much as it feels too expensive to live in. Not so much that it feels too expensive to live in. The place is spacious, but not enough to make me feel overwhelmed. Every room is furnished with what I was told are top-notch amenities. Not that I would know top-notch from average. The guy Keldran asked to secure this place was kind enough to show me how the basics work. The large bath and showers are my favorite, but now the radio lies destroyed on the desk. I do hope it wasn't expensive. Oh, who am I kidding? Nothing about this place is cheap. Not even the new clothes on my back. I have to hand it to Keldran's tailor. They certainly are gifted. I'll have to get them a present as thanks. It's been 3 days since I came down from heaven, and despite my best efforts, I've yet to see any other signs of demonic activity, or the red butterflies. In order to avoid drawing attention to myself, it's not like I can just ask anyone at random about mysterious red butterflies that apparently only angels can see. The weird looks I got from almost getting hit by a car yesterday were bad enough. How was I supposed to know that you have to wait for the little green man in a box to appear? They didn't have those things the last time I came to Earth. Maybe today I'll finally have some luck. Grabbing my purse, I walk over to the massive wad of cash hidden inside a small drawer and balk. Who really needs all this money? Oh well, at least I don't have to worry about going hungry. Unless I get into another fight with that Unless I get into another fight with that what you call it. Oh, the microwave? Fuck the microwave. I love that she cusses. Just to herself though. Like she cusses just when she's by herself. Oh, I was wondering, that word kind of seemed out of nowhere. I learned that word from watching TV. Of course. I take out a few bills and leave the apartment to go find something to eat. I'm useless on an empty stomach. Keldran certainly wasn't lying about how vibrant this town was. Everything a person could ever want could be found here. Clothes, food, books, trinkets. Everything except a red butterfly, apparently. Where should I eat today? I like both of these little cafes here. One has really nice cakes, but I like the other one's tea much more. There wasn't this much variety 500 years ago. I love it. Just as I'm about to decide where to go, someone bumps into me and knocks me over. Hey, what the?
Oh.
Hey, is that the guy? Hey, he's wearing something else. This looks much... Are you a slave? Are you a prisoner? Are those shackles? They're like... These are shackles, aren't they? You just wearing them like bracelets? Anyway... When I turn to scold them, to my absolute shock, I come face to face with the guy from 3 days ago.
Huh?
Oh, his name is Ace.
Getting to run into a pretty young thing like you twice in 1 week? I must be one lucky guy.
Thank you.
Cat, got your tongue?
Shaking my head, I look at him straight in the eye, maybe a little too intensely. Thank you for helping me get my scroll back the other day. That was very kind of you.
Hmm? Oh, right. That interesting little drawing. Find what you were looking for then, cutie? You certainly have expensive tastes.
Yes, wait, how did you know? Did you write the address?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
He totally did. I put that together immediately. And my name is Caspian, actually.
You can call me Ace then, princess.
Ace? That's an interesting name. And no one's ever called me princess before.
Say, since we happen to keep running into each other, how about you and I go get something to eat together? It would be my treat.
I'm not really hurting for money. Hold on. I saw this on TV, I think. This is like the part where the man asked the woman on a date. Something about my expression and sudden outburst causes Ace to chuckle softly.
If that's how you want to view it, how about it then?
He's too casual. He is too casual. You do this often. You flirterer. I might learn something. But I want to ask why. But I might learn something. Like why he got those shackles on. He did help me out yesterday, and he seems like he knows the town pretty well. Maybe I can learn something more from him. I'm fairly new to town. It would be nice to have a guide at least.
Yeah.
I forgot I have to start voicing after I make a choice. Anyway. Hey, if it's a guide you need, you won't do any better than me. Lucky for you, I know just where to start. You don't have to get anything if you really don't want to, but this place is one of my favorites here. Plus, they make an amazing pina colada. Oh, I said that with my bad. Pina colada. Pina... what? Ace notices my confusion and chuckles into his hand. It's a cocktail. Do you know what a cocktail is? Not really. Just what I've seen on TV. Oh man, you're greener than grass. You're missing a whole lot of living here. I'm not green. I'm a perfectly normal color.
Relax, princess.
Green as a naive princess. But it's not a bad thing. Come on. I'll be more than happy to make sure your first bar trip is a good one. Scout's honor. He starts to walk again, leading me down the road past where I usually go with the confidence of someone who's been this way plenty of times. Feeling curious and a bit excited, I follow along. We arrive at a bar, which happens to be a restaurant during the day, from what I can tell. Ace holds the door open for me to walk inside. Thanks. Don't thank me yet, princess. All around me are people from different walks of life, some sitting in the restaurant section, enjoying their meals. Others, like us, heading towards the bar. Why are there so many people drinking this early? It's part of the culture here, darling. It's 5 p.m. somewhere. Where? I didn't have to voice that one. Where is it 5 p.m.? It's mid-morning here. Ha! You're funny, Caspian. But I wasn't joking. Oh, wait. Time zones. Right. When we arrive at the bar, Ace shoots the bartender a small smirk and a wink. Tequila sunrise for me, sweetheart, and a pina colada for my cute lady friend here. Tequila sunrises are actually really good if you've never tried them. They are really good. I don't like tequila, but the tequila sunrise is good. The bartender simply rolls his eyes and goes to prepare our drinks. I'm a regular here. A regular? Me and Aaron come to this place plenty and often with a good time in tow. A lot of joints know my face around here. Can't get rid of me. So you know the town pretty well then? It's more like the town knows me. Except you, since you're new, fresh off the boat. I want to know where you fell from. Fell? Is that that's a peculiar way of putting it. He couldn't possibly. Could he? Fell? I didn't fall. I would never. I'm a fully devoted to heaven. Oh my gosh. I see where she took offense to that. Like calling her a fallen. But that is hilarious. Is he a fallen? Wait. That would be T.
Huh?
I immediately cut myself off. Keldran's words from the other day ringing in my head. Oh no, I've said too much. Ace is going to think I'm crazy. That is not that laugh. That laugh soundbite is not this laugh. But I'm not going to laugh. We're going to pretend it is. He's laughing? Why is he laughing? Ah, man, I was right. You really are a precious angel, aren't you? Shh, not so loud. How did you know? The fact that you clearly didn't understand my time zone reference for one, princess. Cut me some slack. Those didn't exist the last time I was here. Great. Some undercover investigator I turned out to be. But wait. You knew when you saw me, didn't you? That's why you wrote down Keldran's address. Who are you? What are you? Consider me an interested party. And a friend, if you want. That moment the bartender arrives with our drinks. Ace's is bright yellow with a ring of raspberries on top. Ooh, that sounds delicious. While mine is a white pineapple monstrosity. Ace immediately plucks a raspberry from the top of his drink and pops it into his mouth, all the while keeping his eyes on me. Feeling his expectant gaze makes me turn quickly to my own drink and take a small sip from my straw. Hang on. This is actually good. It's good.
See?
I told you. Now you can say you've had a pina colada. Yeah, you're right. I drink more. It doesn't even burn like any alcohol I had before. Whoa, now sucker, don't drink that too fast. You'll regret it in an hour. I have something hanging around here that I need to put away real quick. I am actually really tired. I have to be awake in the morning. Super side note. I have to be awake early in the morning. And my phone died. So now I'm waiting for it to charge a little bit before I can go to sleep. So I figured I would record this. Okay, right. Oh, okay. Sorry. I resume, drinking much more slowly. No, it's nice that you're enjoying yourself. I imagine that you don't get to chill all that much back in heaven now, do you? What are you talking about? I enjoy heaven immensely. Plus, I'm never cold. But this is something new. It's fun. New can be good. And like you said, it's fun. I don't think heaven's done anything fun since, well, ever. Plus, still using parchment? Lame. I'm about to speak up in defense of heaven, but I pause. I've been on Earth for 3 days, and I've already experienced so many new things and technologies that heaven doesn't have. But what do I tell Ace? Heaven is not still relevant. Maybe you're right. I still have a lot to see. Huh. I swirl my drink with my straw, thinking about what I've seen and learned so far, before turning back to Ace. Well, I wouldn't want to give heaven an unfair advantage by judging too quickly. Clearly, there's still a lot to see here.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh, Princess, you don't know the half of it. Time seems to pass easily, conversation flowing naturally between Ace and me, as if we've known each other for some time. The more I drink, the warmer and fuzzier I feel, but in a good way. Ace even lets me try a sip of his drink when I ask. Any thoughts I have about the investigation start to drift away until... I knew it, she sees a butterfly. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice something fluttering just outside the window. Red and shiny. A cursed wish. Oh, Ace? Listen, I really appreciate the drink, but I need to go. I start to stand, but my legs are shaky and I almost stumble. Ace quickly reaches out and catches my arm.
Oh.
Whoa, easy there, lightweight. You might want to take 5 first. I'm a good person to lean on in times like this. I look up at him, then back out to where the butterfly is fluttering. Farther away every second. Taking a breath to steady myself, I gently take his hand off me and smile. I'll be okay. Promise. I just need some fresh air. I have to go, but I'd like to see you again. This was really fun. He studies me a moment, glaze flickering up towards where I've been looking before nodding slightly. Maybe we'll meet again sooner than you think, and I look forward to that with a great anticipation. Much like how Keldran did before, Ace grabs my hand and lifts it to his face. Unlike Keldran, however, he actually presses a light kiss to my knuckles before letting me go. Oh, heaven above me. I don't think heaven would want to see this, Princess. He's gotta be a fallen. He's gotta be a fallen. Or maybe he's a demon? Question mark? I don't know, he's giving fallen vibes. Anyway, I said that out loud? Bye. Holding my hand close, I smile nervously at him before turning and running outside to chase after the rogue wish. Has it gotten brighter since I entered the bar with Ace? I'm back outside and just managed to spot the butterfly as it flaps around a corner. Without hesitation, I hurry after it, but for some reason, it's hard for me to move in a straight line. Everything is so wobbly. I try shaking my head to get rid of the residual fuzziness, but that only makes it worse. It in fact does make it worse. Still, I soldier on. The butterfly flies above a crowd of people, and I prepare to press my way through when a hand lands on my shoulder.
Ariel?
That voice. I was about to say, is that Michael? I turn around and there's Michael. Michael! Michael, you're here. But you can't call me that down here. I am Caspian now. I go by Caspian now.
Oh?
Caspian? Whose idea was it to change your name? It was Keldran's, actually. He said it would make it harder for demons to find me. Of course, he would suggest something so ludicrous. No matter. Are you alright? It's alright, Michael. I agree, and so far it's working. And I'm fine, really. I spin to where I last saw the butterfly, but it's gone. Of course, it is. Michael, wait, are you walking around dressed like that? What are you wearing? I get what you're wearing, but what are you wearing? That's just perfect. Are you certain everything's alright? You seem distracted. I saw one. A cursed wish. I was just there, and it was just there, and now it's gone.
What?
Where? Show me at once. Dog, I just told you it was gone, but okay. I take off in search of the butterfly. Michael hot on my tail. We reach an intersection, and I look around frantically until I spot a park in the distance. There! I saw another one in the park when I first arrived here. This is only the second time I've spotted one, but it must have gone in there. Perhaps, but we cannot be sure until we gather more evidence. But first, tell me the truth. Are you drunk, Caspian? Bro, how did you know, like, immediately? How did you clock me, like, immediately? What? Me? Drunk? That would explain why I feel so fuzzy and unstable. What do I say to Michael, though? I'm going to lie! I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to deflect the question. Is that even relevant right now, really? I know you're concerned, Michael, but is that really what we should be focusing on? There are 2 butterflies in this area, and we just lost one. He looks down in thought, pondering the facts for a moment before letting out a sigh.
Yes.
You are correct, Caspian. I just hope that you are being careful while living on Earth. Bro, how careful could I be knowing nothing? Think about that. How careful could I be knowing nothing about Earth, essentially knowing nothing about Earth, knowing essentially nothing about how to blend in with humans, and knowing next to nothing about the whole reason you sent me here? Dog, like, be realistic. Careful is my middle name. Ariel, we do not have middle names. Oh, that's just an expression. I learned it on TV. I'll show you later. What is a... Very well. Dog, the way that you know less than I do about humans in the human world. This is funny. With that out of the way, something else occurs to me. Michael, why are you here exactly? I thought I was going to lead the investigation, that you were going to join me much later. Yes, that was the original plan. However, not long after you arrived, we detected a massive spike in demonic activity. Oh, love that. I was worried for your safety and decided to assume a human form and accompany you as soon as possible. It's almost completely unheard of for an archangel to take human form in this day and age. This must be incredibly serious. He was worried about me. Aww. Well, I certainly feel a lot better now that you're here. But what do we do now? We must pay a visit to Keldran at once. I admit that I was not entirely forthcoming with you before about how close he is to this particular crisis. Oh, I'm so glad you admit it. I totally didn't figure it out. He starts walking, and I quickly follow. What do you mean? You don't think he's part of this, do you? You said he could help us. And he has helped me so far. I did, yes. But now I'm not so sure. After all, his angelic parent was my brother. Bro, you're his uncle? Also, who's your brother? His brother. Ah! Oh, shoot. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't expect that. You mean Lucifer? Dog. I did not expect that. I forgot all the angels were related. Like the archangels. I think they're all related. Wait, does he not have a single other brother? Maybe they're not all related, because I don't know why she would jump to Lucifer automatically. Maybe just they are I don't know. Okay, I need to brush up on my angel lore. Some things are starting to make sense now. Michael's reluctance to mention Keldran's parent, Keldran's cryptic attitude. How could I not have realized? Bro, I don't know how you would have realized. There's like 7 to 17 archangels, aren't there? I think there's actually 7. I don't really know. I haven't looked into that in a very long time. Yes. I was certain my brother's progeny would be able to maintain a distance from his heritage and stay on the path of righteousness. But as of now, I just have to be sure. Let us waste no more time. He turns and strides towards Keldran's mansion. A tight set in his shoulders betrays his composure. I follow closely. sudden clarity settling in my brain. What's going to happen now? This time, one of Keldran's servants, an elderly woman named Lisa, I think it's actually Ilsa. Yeah, it's Ilsa, if I remember correctly, greets us and bids us welcome. Though I give her a small smile, Michael simply storms inside. From down the hall, I hear a pair of voices speaking near the throne in hushed tones. This is getting out of hand. I told you before. Relax, it's all... Besides, you were the one who... Wait, I know the other voice. That was before. What's going on here? Who is this? Hey, it's my boys! As we approach, Keldran is standing in front of the throne, looking cross. Bro, I don't know if I can do all three male voices at the same time. We'll see. Looking cross, and next to him is... Ace? Ace, what are you doing here? He raises his hand in greeting, but Michael moves in front of me, blocking his view. I would very much like to know that as well. What has gotten... Wait, what's gotten into Michael?
Took you long enough.
Hey, who are you? Okay, wait, I'm not gonna read ahead yet. Well, if it isn't good old Wonder Boy himself. Finally decided to ditch the Golden Gates to mingle with us lowly earthlings, did you? About time. Speak plainly. Why are you here? How do you know about us? Please be civil. He's my guest. And do try not to fight in here. I just had the carpets changed. That's right, Goldilocks. That means you gotta be nice to me. Oh wait, is Ace human? I'm perfectly capable of being civil. Hey! All three of them turn to look at me. Okay, wait. His stunned face, I like. His stunned face, I like. What the heck is up with Michael's face? Anyway. All three of them turn to look at me, stunned at my outburst. I move around Michael so I face them clearly. Would any of you three be kind enough to explain what's going on here? No hiding anything. I point to Michael, who shrinks. No beating around the bush. I point to Keldran, who merely raises a brow. And no distractions. I point to Ace, who's shocked at first, but whose expression quickly changes into a smirk.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. Ace, time and place.
Very well.
Fräulein, you're quite right. You do deserve an explanation. This little mutt here is my personal associate. He gestures towards Ace, who scoffs mockingly. Really? After everything we've been through, is that how you see me? I thought we knew each other far more intimately than that. Anyway, of course you already know that Michael and I are in regular correspondence, and likewise these two tend to cross paths on occasion. I would sooner cross swords. Oh. At least buy me dinner first. I'm not that easy, soldier boy. Okay, wait. I just understood that. That's funny. Michael makes a noise I've never heard him make before. Like a chicken being stepped on. Like a chicken being stepped on. Why you? Can we get back on track? Can we maybe get back on track? Quite right. He shoots Ace a quick glance, who merely shrugs. Meanwhile, the red never quite leaves Michael's face. Of course, there's also the fact that Michael and I, by human reasoning at least, considered family of sorts. Because you're Lucifer's son? Indeed. So it looks like you can be forthcoming every once in a while, Michael. It seems pertinent given the present circumstances. I am rather surprised that you did not boast of your heritage the first moment you two met. You presume too much about me, uncle. I gulped nervously. The tension in the air so thick you could cut it with a knife. It's actually one of my favorite expressions. All of a sudden, Ace saunters over to where I'm standing and wraps his arm around me. Hey now, let's not scare the princess here with your family drama. We're all on the same side, aren't we? Get your hands off her. Michael, it's okay. We're friends. We had drinks together earlier. Not telling on yourself. Ah, so that's why you smell like cheap dive downtown, Ace. Oh, wait, hold on. So that's why you smell like that cheap dive downtown, Ace. Take your hands off of her. Yes, sir. He does as asked, but not before sneaking me a quick wink. Ace is right. We're all here for the same reason, to put a stop to my father's endeavors. However, the way that we've been going about it isn't working. And what would you suggest in turn? Simple. We pair off and cover more ground in twos rather than tearing at each other's throats. Hang on. You're really going to help us stop Lucifer? Of course, little angel. I told you before, I always keep my promises. Well, it suits you best. When it suits you best. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Now, about these pairs. Who should go with whom, I wonder? That is simple. Ariel and I shall go together. I, for one, do not trust this person that you keep company with. He gestures to Ace. Michael, you're being rude. I just want to keep you safe. Whoa now. That's mighty presumptuous of you. What are you talking about, fool? Well, who says our sweet princess here even wants to investigate with you? How dare you! Easy. Still, the fact is that she deserves to decide who she gets to play detective with, doesn't she? Michael looks just about ready to tear Ace's head off when Keldran steps between them. Now, Michael. Mind the temper of yours. These new carpets aren't exactly smite-proof. But you did entrust this mission to Caspian, right? Right. And I'd appreciate not being talked about like I'm not here. Of course not, Fräulein. I wonder what Fräulein means. That would just be rude.
Michael.
Right, Michael. Besides, you haven't exactly been down to earth since ancient times, have you? At first, it seems Michael is about to protest again, but his expression flickers and he relaxes slightly. Of course. I said that I trusted you, Ariel, so I will. I'm sorry. I like a yawn. Well, it was stuck in my chest. Michael. Great. So then, Caspian, who do you want to go with? The choice is entirely yours. Have at it. Choose wisely. The fate of Earth, Heaven, and Hell could very well rest upon this very moment. Oh, my bad. I think Michael said that. Somebody said that. I don't think I was reading that right. How exciting. Well, that's certainly comforting. But he's right. Who I choose here and now will change everything. But how can I possibly choose? Michael is my most trusted friend. I've known him for so long, and I know that he would have my back should things get dangerous. But he seems just as clueless about Earth culture as I am. On the other hand, Ace is brash and a bona fide enabler. Plus, I don't really know all that much about him except that he's a friend of Keldran's. but he seems to know a lot about Earth that could help me immensely. I consider Keldran, but I don't really trust him and he seems withdrawn. I'd best stick to the other two for now. Okay, good, because I didn't want to choose Keldran, even though I wanted Keldran, but Keldran literally already told me, like, hey, don't hang out with me, because, like, demons. Okay, I think I'm ready to make my choice. I choose Ace, dog. Ace literally knows so much about Earth, and Michael knows jack squat. I know more about Earth than Michael does. So, I'm choosing Ace. Had to yawn again. The words leave my mouth much quicker than I anticipate. Ace. His shocked face. Way to go! I wish my words were tangible so I could pull them back inside and give myself a little more time to think before I blurted out my answer. Maybe greater angels have such power. Between Michael and Ace, I'm not sure who looks more shocked. Literally? Okay, he's like, ain't no way. And he's like, oh snap. You serious? Like, love that. Both men are completely slack-jawed, in awe of my response. No one was expecting that. Not even me. I'm not exactly sure I've made the right choice, considering something about Ace fascinates me and has clearly taken root in my mind. I choose him without a second thought. Why did I do that? Second guesses are definitely creeping in now, and I can't help but wonder who will help me solve this quicker. As my mentor and longtime friend, Michael seems the obvious choice. He also has the most shakes in solving this, and his determination is clear.
Well, well.
But Ace seems determined in a different way. A way that makes me want to get to the bottom of it. Something about his energy shows a level of focus I hope will be of help to me. I'm just too intrigued.
Oh.
I'm not completely naive, at least. I don't think I am. I know he's holding back, but he knows far more than he's willing to share right now. But that curious part of me is absolutely desperate to get to the bottom of it all. To figure it and him out. So far, humans have proven to be incredibly complex and compelling beyond belief. Under any other circumstances, I'd be so excited to spend time down on Earth. A part of me is excited, even if there's a lot at stake. That's probably a little inappropriate. Ace's attitude shifts and his perplexed expression drops in favor of his own shade of intrigue and delight. Well, I'm shocked, but I'm not surprised. Of course, Ace is taking the opportunity to tease Michael. What is that supposed to mean? Well, if I were her, I'd probably run from you the earliest opportunity too. Oh. Don't be so ridiculous. I can see Michael is holding himself back from rising to Ace's barb. Something about Ace rubs him the wrong way. I'm sure Ace can sense it too, and that's why he persists in riling Michael up. Michael can be quick to lose his temper, and I'm hoping the situation doesn't escalate.
Meow.
Kitty got your tongue, little Michael? Don't call me little. Caspian, you're certain about going with him? Yes. At least I think I am. Of course she is. She's probably scared that every time you turn around, she's going to get hit by that giant stick up your Wait, that's so funny. I don't know what to do besides look between the two men. Ace is just teasing, right? I can't blame him for wanting to tease Michael. It's fun to do, but Michael doesn't seem to take as kindly to Ace's teasing as he does to mine. Ace, stop. What's the matter, princess? Maybe a bit too far? Fine. I'll tone it down. Just for you, though.
Of course.
Well, if you're certain, Caspian, I trust you will succeed in your mission. You know how important this is. Where I am should you need actual assistance. I won't let you down, Michael. My word is my bond, and I value your trust in me. But I have to do it my way. That's why you sent me, right? Michael nods at me, before turning his attention to Ace. If you bring any harm to her, there will be consequences. Don't test me. And why would I want to do that to such a lovely thing? Friend, has anyone told you that you worry far too much? I am not your friend. Aw, is that your way of saying you want to be something more? I don't even know how to respond to such nonsense. You are not worthy of my time.
Meow.
Kitty gave you back your tongue, and then some, it seems. Meow. I think I like it more when you talked back to me, Michael. Michael sighs heavily. I'm leaving. Do not forget why you are here, Caspian. I won't. And Ace will help me, I'm sure. I hope my optimistic tone appeases Michael. Exactly. I'm literally so tired. Oh my gosh. Exactly. Taking the little angel under my wing. Pun intended. Pun absolutely intended. Ace throws an arm around my shoulder and pulls me in close. A strange feeling settles in the pit of my stomach.
Farewell.
I will be in touch. Goodbye, sweet boy. I'll miss you. Michael quickly leaves. I can tell he's tense and agitated from all the teasing. Ace waves over enthusiastically, even as Michael pays him no mind. I expect Ace to let me go, but instead he keeps his arm casually thrown around me, and I actually find myself enjoying feeling so close to him. His body naturally radiates warmth, but there's something about his nature that warms me inside, too. Demon? Question mark? Fallen angel? I don't know, now I'm low-key getting demon. No, he's not a demon. I'm getting fallen angel vibes. No demon. I'm feeling demon now. So, where to, princess? Just like that. I'm brought out of the moment and back to reality. The reality of the investigation. Honestly, I'm not even sure where to begin. Oh no. Where am I going to mess? What am I going to mess this all up? I have some ideas. I guess all I can do is try. But do you have to try right now? You haven't had much of the real human experience yet, right? Not really. It's rather confusing and overwhelming, actually. On top of all the investigation stuff, I have no idea what I'm doing. And, I'm not exactly sure why I picked you. Sorry. For my intelligence and good looks? My endless charm? Or maybe you just have excellent instincts. Actually, you just seem to know a lot about humans. Michael might be my friend, but he doesn't know how to navigate the human world. If it was just the two of us, we'd probably go around in circles. And you think I'll keep you on the right path? So far, Ace has proven useful. Helpful, even. How bad can it be to trust him? I can't help but see the best in him. I like him. That's what you're here for, right? That, and to show you a fun time. We can't forget all about the fun. Ace pulls away from me abruptly, and his expression is overtaken by one of sheer delight and mischief. I've got it, princess. I know where we're headed. Oh? Where? The casino! He's either, I don't know, he's low-key giving demon. Like, with all the temptation. Is this part of the investigation?
Mm-hmm.
It might be. Guess you'll have to come along and see. Ace winks, then takes me by the wrist and starts pulling me out the door. Okay. We're gonna stop right before the casino. Do this one? I'm already in Act 3. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and stop here. And yeah, thank you all for joining me for the second part, I guess. This would be a second part of Deliver Us from Evil. Right now, this is the only game I plan on playing, but if you have any suggestions, go ahead and comment them. I will take a look. I mostly enjoy visual novels, but I'm not afraid to try any dating sims. I do suck at dating, but sounds like fun. Anyway, kind of, sort of. Let me know. Stay tuned for the next stuff. Bye.